Hallelujah. Or I'm going to just quickly go into this Pluto into Aquarius and show you what it represents in your zodiac sign. And so I'm going to quickly do that. And so first of all, let me just put this up on the screen again. This is the part two of the message. And so it will be recorded into two parts. Okay, so here we are here. We just showed you what happened on the 20th here. This is Pluto, and this is the sun at 0 degrees in Aquarius, entering into Aquarius at the same time. All of that power, all of that power, all that energy entering in there to catapult us into the dawning of this new age of Aquarius that is happening within us. And it's very powerful fulfillment of Joel 2:28 and other things, as well as many wonderful things that we've already talked about. All right, let me move out of here, and I'm just going to just kind of go through this really fast just to show you because as a result of this, where Pluto is going to be in your sign, where Pluto is going to be in your zodiac sign. All right. Let me see here. I was putting together something and okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. So we know that Pluto is the planet of transformation. Transformation. Everything is being transformed. Okay. Everything is being transformed on the planet, whether we like it or not. In our lives, everything is being transformed. It has to, because we can't stay where we are. And if we decide to try to stay where we are, you just won't be able to make it. That the universe will just, something will take place where, this version of you will have to be phased out. Okay. I'm not saying just because people are phased out, it meant that they did not want to move forward, because people are being phased out left and right. But I'm speaking like on a much higher level, or a much deeper level, much spiritual level. And that those of us that do know our God, the scripture says, they that do know their God shall be strong and shall do exploits. Okay. And so I want to just show you, with this Pluto transiting through the zodiac signs, and with the Pluto entering into Aquarius, how this is going to affect you. Okay, and we're going to start with Aries here, and I'm going to just show you how the energies are working. Now, keep in mind that I'm speaking in a general sense. This is not like a personal reading, like as if I would give you, although many things will be applicable to you, like that you will see that will be manifesting over the years. And I'm stretching this out over a 20-year period and stuff, and I'm just highlighting certain energies that will be manifesting in your world, so that you can capture, so that you can know them, and so that you can have some type of focus of where you may be going in life. All right. And so Pluto entered into Aquarius on the 20th, as I said, of January 2024. Is going to be there for 8 months, and then around the September 1st or 2nd, somewhere around there, it's going to move back. It's going to retrograde back into Capricorn to finish shaking up some things there in politics, government, the banking system, the institutions, corporations, and all of this stuff, and just further loosen all of those strongholds and those limitations and restrictions and stuff that came from the carnal mind of man. And then after that, in November, is going to go back stationary direct into Aquarius, and it's going to stay there to, I think, 2043, somewhere around there, somewhere around January 2043. Okay. And but here is how it's going to be affecting you. If you're born under the sign of Aries, or if you have Aries rising, okay, Pluto will be transiting through your 11th house. Your 11th house. This is where Pluto will be. It'll be going through your 11th house. And keep in mind that Pluto is a very slow moving planet. And so it takes about 246 or 248 years to complete the whole zodiac, to go all the way around the sun and stuff. And so that means that, for the next, say, close to 20 years or so, it's going to be stuck in your 11th house. Okay. You that are Aries, you that are born under the sign of Aries, or if you have Aries rising. Now, this is really good. All of these are going to be good, but I'm just going to point out some things of what it represents. So the 11th house is really the natural home of Aquarius. The 11th house is the natural home of Aquarius, because Pisces is the 12th, right? And in Capricorn is the 10th. So 11th house is the home of Aquarius. And so we have this here. We have this energy here that is really compounded for Aries people here. It's going to be very powerful, like for you. And so this is going to be the energy is there is going to be emphasizing groups, emphasizing friends, emphasizing working with other people and stuff. And so that's where the universe is going to be ushering you into, and where you're going to yet have your individuality and things of that sort. But your greatest, I guess, success, I should say, is going to come through somehow working with groups and organizations out of that collective consciousness, because that's what the 11th house represents. It's the house of humanitarianism. It's the house of organization. It's the house of groups and friends and stuff. And so you that are Aries people and stuff, you know, as I said in the previous message and stuff, you never know how your blessings or how your next level may come. So you want to be aware it may come in some of the strangest way and through other people that may be in your life. Okay. And so now as you are moving through this, you'll find that don't lose your sense of self. Don't lose your sense of self. Meaning, don't lose the vision that you have been given, and the things that the Spirit has already spoken to you. Don't lose that. Okay. And so the 11th house and the 5th house is going to be working together. All right, for this to create this like world view for you. And so and you will have to balance this with your sense of self. Okay. What I mean by this, working with people, friends, groups, or organization, however Spirit does this, you know, over the years and bring you into this, and as well as your sense of self, bring about that balance there. Okay, because Pluto is going to change the way that you relate to people. Okay, it's going to be changing the way you relate to people. You that are Aries or Aries rising, Pluto will be changing the way you relate to people. Okay, so the way you've related in the past, and maybe all alone, or just, you know, just a Lone Ranger type or whatever, there's nothing wrong with that. But this energy, as we move into the age of Aquarius, is going to be asking you to like work with other people, and that you're going to get things done much faster. And in the areas of, say, careers and stuff like that, you know, making money and stuff, investments, projects, okay, and works done with other people, things that will include that. Those things will be big for Aries people. All right. Now I want to go to Taurus here, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each of these because I got to go through 12, right? So Taurus here, the Pluto is going to be transiting in your 10th house. Now, your 10th house, this is the house of power. This is the house of authority. This is the house of where your goals are. Is at your mid-heaven, okay, on a star map and stuff. If I've done a reading for you, you know what that represents, right? Okay, and so this is Pluto is going to be transforming your reputation, okay, Taurian people that are on the center. In other words, how you see yourself and how people see you is going to change. Things are going to really drastically change, because with this new energy coming in, you're going to be able to face your fears, and what the universe is saying and what Spirit is saying to you is time to come from the back burner to the front. It's time to begin to step out more, and to not to be afraid to own your space and to walk in that authority. Okay, and because Taurus and with Pluto transitioning through the 10th house, is going to be putting people into high positions. Okay. Leadership positions, okay, CEOs, CFOs, okay, supervisors, managers, and things like that, owning your own business. And so that's what's going to be happening with this energy that is there, okay. And let's see here. Now, here's the key. Okay, if you're in a work situation and stuff, because of this energy that is rising within you, because you're Taurian and stuff, it may trigger people around you. It may trigger people that are like, for example, like your boss or whatever like that and stuff. And you want to avoid these power struggles because you could easily just spend a whole lot of your time wasting on, fighting for something and fighting with someone and basically going in circles and stuff, right? And so this is a sense of self change. You're being rebranded, you Tauran people, and you that have Taurus, right? You're being rebranded. You're going to have a whole new public image, and people are going to see you differently and relate to you differently. And also, this is a time where if you're at that age, or to plan for retirement, and ideas and things will come to you. All right. Now, for Gemini, Pluto will be transiting in your ninth house. If you're a Gemini or a Gemini rising, the transformation in this area is going to be like in the area of education, your understanding of reality, seeking and your quest for the secrets of the universe. So there's going to be an awakening within you more so than maybe what you have right now, because Pluto will be in your ninth house, and it's going to be awakening this curiosity there about the universe, about reality, about deep metaphysical things, and wanting to explore deeper things. And so you're going to feel this tugging within your heart and within your spirit to go deeper. And you might find yourself studying and studying and studying like never before. Just allow that to happen because, Pluto has moved into Aquarius, and in Gemini, because you're a Gemini, it is transiting your ninth house. And your ninth house is higher education. It's about spirituality. It's about communication. And all of those skills are being highlighted and will begin to come forth. Okay. And so, matter of fact, you may find yourself traveling places, okay, and there's going to be this desire for freedom. One of the things to just to be aware of in the years to come, the days to come and stuff like that, make sure that doing contracts and other things like that, that you are aware of legal ramifications of things. And so because there is there could be, I should say, the opportunity for some legal issues to come up, right? Okay, or things like that. And so, but this in your ninth house, you Gemini and Gemini rising people, is about expanding your consciousness and finding many ways to do things. And so it's going to be like just a flood of ideas and ways to do things that's going to be coming. So you want to write things down. All it takes is one idea. All it takes is one thought that can change your world and change the world of others that are around about you. Okay. Now, Cancer. Okay. Excuse me. Pluto will be transiting your eighth house. Okay. You that are born under the sign of Cancer, or you that have Cancer rising. Okay, Pluto, remember Pluto is about transforming, it's about digging deep and stuff like that. So Pluto is the natural ruler of the eighth house, which is the house of Scorpio, the house of secrets here, right? And so you have Pluto that's going to be transiting your eighth house, and it's going to be bringing forth secrets, uncovering things that you did not know, mysteries that you did not know, and many things and stuff, even about yourself, and possibly about people that are close to you. And you're going to be dealing with issues of trust. You'll be dealing with issues of intimacy and entanglements and things like that. Okay. And that's as Pluto move into that. And I'm speaking very general here and stuff like that. And so, and it also speaks of, some people that are born on this sign may experience some losses, and losses doesn't necessarily have to mean death, even though the eighth house represents death, but it could represent like an end to something, and into maybe a certain career or job where something else is developed, or into some relationship or something like that, and where there's this grieving process because we're used to certain things, right? And so what the heavens are saying to you, this is about your emotional inner transformation. So he's dealing with your emotions. Why? Because Cancer, your element is water, right? And then you have Pluto that's going to be transiting through the eighth house, which is another water sign. And so it speaks of basically get a hold of your emotions. Okay, don't let your emotions get out of control, because this is the time where they are being transformed, and you will be able to be stronger emotionally. Okay, so also speaking of like since it's the eighth house deals with other people's money, other people's money. It represents like large money and stuff. So people may find themselves in jobs that have to do with accounting, investments of other people, handling other people's money, okay, family money, and things of that sort. So this is for those that with cancer, born under the sign of Cancer, and with the Cancer rising, okay. And so, and this is about accessing deeper levels of your behavior, and what the heavens are saying: don't get stuck. Know when to let go. Know when to let go. And that there may be things that are uncovered in your life or in the lives of those that are around you that could send you into an emotional state that you don't really want to be in. So you have to let go. Okay, just let go, right? Okay, so now Leo, those born on the sign of Leo, or if you have Leo rising, okay, Leo will be transiting through your seventh house. The seventh house is the house of contracts, the house of relationships, partnerships, it's the house of diplomacy and all of that. Okay, so Pluto will be intensifying relationships, okay? Those that are born on a Leo. Number one, Leo rules the heart, as we talked about in the previous lesson here, and this is where relationships are. And so Pluto is going to really dig deep to help you to see things within yourself, and also things in the lives of people that are in your immediate like surrounding, whether they be spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, or business partner. Okay, so it speaks of that. And so it speaks of those relationships becoming more intense. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be bad or anything like that. It just only means that you know, they will not be what's the word I'm looking for? They won't be shallow. They won't be shallow. It's gonna either it is or either it ain't. Okay, it's gonna be on or it ain't on. Okay, and that's where what the spirit is basically saying. And so also the heavens are saying to avoid psychological manipulation and make sure that you are not one that is manipulating. Okay, but it's basically saying to avoid psychological manipulations from maybe a person close to you, could be a business partner, whatever, or people that you're in relationship to, and that's one of the warnings. And but your transformation uh, that Pluto is bringing is going to be through relationships, through dealing with these relationships. And also Leo, the fifth sign, it controls, like it represents children, or represents your offspring. Children could be also grandchildren, could represent that too, but it represents children and dealing with those issues. Okay, and so and the heavens are basically saying to just, you know, continue to just allow people to be and get a good sense of who you are, all right? And allow Pluto to deal with the ego, okay? Because, you know, sometimes Leos can have these, you know, they're the king of the beast, right? And so so there are these things that the heavens are saying that Pluto will be dealing with within the Leo person, or the Leo rising, okay? Now, Virgo is the next one. Virgo, okay. Pluto will be transiting your sixth house. The sixth house represents the house of service. It represents work, and it represents your health. Again, Pluto is about transformation. It's about changing things, okay? It's about how you interact on a daily basis for you Virgoan people or Virgo rising and stuff. You know, it's about you're going to find your transformation through service of others, through service of others. Okay, and so, and what the heavens are basically saying is that Pluto is wanting you to deal with issues, for example, health issues. If there is something going on within your physical body, don't just, like, you know, discard it and kind of, oh, that's nothing or whatever like that. And but in this transit with Pluto in Aquarius, and then in your specific natal chart with Pluto in your sixth house, the heavens are saying, pay attention to your body. Because if you don't pay attention to your body, something that may seem like very small, and you wait and wait and wait around and stuff, you know, it could be something very big. That whereas if you had taken the time to pay attention to it and take responsibility for your body temple, you could have dealt with that thing, and you could have overcome it and through with it. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Okay. And so, Virgo people, especially, this is what the energy is saying for you, and it's saying to just really pay attention to things and pay attention to your body, because many times, being the with this Virgo transit and stuff, you can get busy helping other people or doing other things for other people and forget about yourself. And but again, Spirit is saying. And the heavens are saying to pay attention to things like that. Pay attention to things that may be going on in your workspace. Okay, don't just like let things slide or look over it, but make sure you know what is going on so that it won't affect you later on. Okay, and get to the root of things. Okay, because transformation is coming. Okay, Libra. Excuse me. Seventh sign. Those of you that are born on the sign of Libra, or you have Libra rising, Pluto will be transiting through your fifth house. Okay, your fifth house. This is the house of creativity. All right, this is what's being highlighted. Okay, if you're Libra or Libra rising, creativity, that's what the heavens are saying to you. Tap into your creativity, and that's going to take you a long ways over the next several years. You know, whatever that creativity is, whether it's with crafts, whether it's with art, whether it is with the sciences, whether it is with singing, dancing, whatever, or just creative ideas about things. But tap into your creativity, because that's what's going to be highlighted in business, in the work world, and bringing you into greater places of success. Okay, great place of success, and then and stay balanced. Okay, keep your goals. Don't lose yourself. Okay, and then again, this is in your this is transiting through your fifth house. Okay, what the heavens are saying is allow your kids, and maybe those that may be younger, that may be around you, allow them to have their own identity. Parent, yes, parent, but allow people to have their own identity. Okay, and because with this Pluto energy there, it can be like overbearing sometime, you know, and we can go overboard with critiquing things and fixing things and stuff like that. And so, but what the heavens are saying is to know when to kind of like step back and to allow things just to develop. Okay, and it also shows that you that are Libra and Libra rising, you're going to have a great impact on children and younger people over the next, say, 20 years. You're people that are younger than you, but especially children and younger people. No matter what type of setting you find yourself in, you will be impacting the lives of younger people. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, you that are born on the sign of Scorpio, or you that have Scorpio rising, Pluto is transiting through your fourth house. Okay, the fourth house is the house of home, it's the house of family, it's the house of property, it's the house of your ancestry, it's your roots. Okay, and Pluto is wanting to uncover some stuff in the family. Okay, want to uncover some stuff, even in our ancestry and genealogy and stuff that may be very helpful in the days to come. And so, you know, I'm not into like getting um, uh, going to what is it called, like DNA places, and you find out your family tree. It is okay. It is okay for people that want to do that. And but as I was looking at the heavens and stuff, and ancestry.com. That's right. Thank you so much, Zara. Okay. And so as I was looking at the heavens and stuff, I thought, geez, I might look into, because it is showing, the heavens are showing those that are born under the sign of Scorpio, or those that have Scorpio rising, there may be some discovery of things. Matter of fact, it is showing that there may be some property or some things uncovered that you did not know about, that is coming, that is yours, that is for you. Okay, something in your family that is yours that you may not know about now, but Pluto is going to be uncovering. And so you want to make sure that you're paying attention to everything, and leave no stones unturned when it comes to family, and getting to the root of things and ancestry and stuff, because you may find something that's going to be very useful for you. And so again, this is Pluto dealing with the root, dealing with the root, dealing with the very cause of things. And then also the warning is here and stuff, is that there could be many battles, okay? Challenges come up for the Scorpio person, the person that is has a Scorpio rising and stuff. Choose your battles, and there's going to be a challenge of your sense of security. But all of this is about your inner transformation. All of this is about your inner strength, and don't be drawn into battles that are not necessary. Okay, sometimes Scorpio people, they want to make sure that justice is done, and so what the heavens are saying at this time, they're saying to me, overcome the need for justice. And as I was reading the heavens, I'm going, oh my God, all right, okay, overcome the need, because some things we may not get justice on in this life or in this space here, okay, in this three-dimensional space. Okay, although it is done in the spirit and everything, but so overcome the need for that, and to know when to fight and when not to fight. Now, Sagittarius, okay, and Sagittarius rising, Pluto will be transiting your third house. This is the house of siblings. It's the house of communication, the environment. Also, the house that represents like travels, but not long distant travels, but like travels. And so it is the idea that, it is the house that represents lunch and new ideas, because the third house, which is the wind element, represents your mind and thinking and communications, and also represent education and things like that. And so what the heavens are saying to you is that don't get scattered in your thinking. Okay, with all of these thoughts and stuff that is coming to your mind, don't get scattered. Stay focused on what you need to be focused on and get things accomplished. Otherwise, because of this energy, the way it's working, you'll be starting a project and then not finishing it, then starting something else. You'll have about 4 or 5 things going on and not finishing anything. And so the heavens are saying basically just to stay focused on what you are doing and to accomplish those things. Okay, and allow the new ideas and all the things like that. Travel, and your transformation may come through people that's around you, involved with siblings or people that are close to you. But also, as I was looking at this and stuff, those of you that have a male sibling and stuff, over the next few years, you're going to see major change in some of the male siblings. Just a major transformation happen. Okay, with that. All right. Now, Capricorn. Pluto is transiting your second house. If you're Capricorn or Capricorn rising, it is transiting your second house. And this is the house which represents money, but it's not like big money. It represents the things that are important to you, your work. It represents the land and all of that. And so the challenge here is about overcoming the fears of money challenges. Okay, overcoming the fears of money challenges. Okay, fearing that there is not going to be enough or whatever like that, and get beyond that, because those that are Capricorns and those that are Capricorn rising, oh my God, these next say 20 years can be very powerful for you in the area of finance. Why? Because you got the second house, which controls money and finance. Then you have Capricorn, which is the house that controls banking and corporations and all this other stuff. And so you have this energy that is coming there with Pluto. Pluto, as a matter of fact, one of the ancient names for Pluto is called the rich father. So see, Pluto is not all that bad, right? It's called the rich father. So it represents uncovering riches that are in the earth. And that's for all of the zodiac signs. That's for all of us on here, all of you that are listening. It represents uncovering the hidden riches that are in the earth, whether it be in the form of minerals, oil, gold, silver, or whatever, hidden treasures or whatever. It represents uncovering those things and bringing them to the surface so they can be utilized by you. And so with Capricorn here, okay, this is a time to declare debt freedom, and that you will find out where money will work for you. It's going to be very easy for you to find out where money will work for you for the best ability, so that you can become very successful. And it represents also with this Pluto going through your second house, financial independence. Okay, so your transformation is learning your self-value, learning that that you deserve it. Somebody needs to say, I deserve it. And we can all just say that, even if you're not Capricorn or Capricorn rising. Okay, and then it's also telling you not to be afraid to be vulnerable. Capricorn people, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. All right, now Aquarius. Pluto transiting, if you're Aquarius or Aquarius rising, Pluto is going to be transiting your first house, and that's the house of self. And so that's you being put in the spotlight. Aquarius people, The spirit, the heavens are going to be pushing you forward into the spotlight. You're going to be thrown into the spotlight. You're coming from the back and you are changing. You're going to be in the spotlight, and the focus is on your identity and your life direction. Okay, because again, you have Pluto that is already in Aquarius, and then Pluto is in your Pluto will be transiting your first house, highlighting you and how you deal with things and how you see yourself and how you project yourself to other people. And so this is about breaking out from fears of what others think about you, overcoming the fear of who you are and becoming all that you are. Okay, Pluto will be giving you the power. That energy is giving you the power to have a great impact on other people's lives. Okay, in Pisces, finally, the 12th one here, the 12th sign here, Pluto will be transiting through your 12th house. Okay, through your 12th house. Now, the 12th house. This is, I mean, is not just all negative or anything like that, but with the positioning of the planet and stuff, and just moving from the Piscean age and into the Aquarian age, Pluto moving to the 12th house for Pisces people. Okay, this is the house of undoing. This is the house of sabotage. This is the house of that represents the subconscious mind. And so your challenge will be don't sabotage yourself. You know, don't just don't make things worse for you. Get out of get Pluto wants to deal with all of the stuff that is in the subconscious mind. It wants to clear out all of the clutter and all the emotional clutter and all the old behavior patterns. That's what's going to be happening. You know, that's what's going to be happening. Now, in the process of this happening, of clearing out all of this in the unconscious realm so that you will not be sabotaging yourself and so that you can go on and manifest all that you are in this age of Aquarius, okay, a lot of things will be brought to surface to deal with. And it's going to also bring to surface hidden dreams, you know, hidden dreams, things that you may have just stuff inside of you that you maybe have had like from a child that you wanted to do or whatever. They will come to the surface and you have the power, you have the energy, you have everything you need to bring that forth if you want to pursue it. And for those that may be bound with addictions or things like that, or psychological issues, those things are going to really just come to the surface. They come to the surface for everybody, but especially for Piscean people and stuff. You know, those things are going to really just come to the surface where you will have to really deal with them. And the Spirit is saying, heal from those things. You know, you're going to be forced to really deal with them and heal from those things. Otherwise, you'll be stuck and you won't be able to move on. And so with Piscean people with Pluto transiting through your 12th house and stuff, you know, you're going to need to find time for retreats, time for going within, times for isolation, time for meditation and going within, you know, time for maybe even talking about these deep things that's been in your subconscious mind that you haven't been able to talk to people about, therapy, whatever, you know, counseling and things like that, so that you can get beyond those things and become the dreamer that you are. Okay, I've just gone through the 12 zodiac signs here and how Pluto will be manifesting in your world. And oh, geez, it's a little bit late, but I wanted to get that done. Have been wanting to do this since the other week, but just didn't have the time to do it. And so I'm going to just leave you with that. You will have a copy of this recording so that you can go back over it and listen to it and know how to do and what to do and what was said in this space here. Now, I hope that was a blessing to you in some way, and just be blessed by it and be encouraged by it in the name of Yeshua, and know that Pluto, rich Father, is with you, and that the secrets and the wealth that's in the hidden places will come to the surface in your life in this age. And it's just an awesome time to be alive and to be manifesting all that we are. And I bless you with that in the name of Yeshua. I'm going to leave you with a song here, and we'll get copies of these out to you guys over the next day or two and stuff. We'll see what we have to do with this. And thank you guys for being here. And those of you that, if anybody desires to, there is in the chat how to give. All right. Now, let me just find you guys a song that's very appropriate for this. And thank you for your time and for being here till the